Namaste. Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti Bhakta Priyeti Bhavaluntana Kovideti Natheti Nagashayaneti Jagannivaseti Alapinam Pratidinam Karumam Mukunda. Such a beautiful shloka from the Mukunda Mala Stotra by Kulashekar Alvar. Who was Kulashekar Alvar? It is such an amazing and interesting story. Perhaps I will share a little bit about Kulashekar Alvar a little later. Let us first understand the meaning of this wonderful shloka. Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti Bhakta Priyeti Bhavaluntana Kovideti Natheti Nagashayaneti Jagannivaseti Alapinam Pratipadam Kurumam Mukunda. What does this mean? Oh Mukunda. Mukunda means one who gives liberation. Liberation from all troubles. Liberated from all troubles of this material world or of any world that we can think of. Liberation from all problems. Oh Mukunda. Sri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti. Let's look at each word so beautifully and understand the amazing import of this one verse. This one verse in itself is so amazing that we can meditate upon it for hours together. Bhavaluntana. That means Bhavaluntana Kovideti means one, Kovid means one who is very, very expert. Kovideti, one very expert. In what Bhavaluntana? In looting, in removing all the troubles of Bhava. That means Bhava means this material existence. He is expert in removing all the troubles of this material existence. Bhavaluntana Kovideti. So what is actually he praying for? When he says Sri Vallabheti, O one who is the beloved of Lakshmi. Lakshmi means one who is possessing. The goddess Lakshmi possesses all opulences, richness, everything comes from her. So the Lord, the Supreme Lord, is dear to Lakshmi. So if she is dear to Lakshmi, if you are close to the Lord, you can imagine you could get some benefits for sure if you are looking for benefits. Sri Vallabheti, Varadeti. So just because he is close to Lakshmi, how does that benefit me? That might be a thought that you have. So please remember, he is Varadeti. He is giving you blessings. Vara. Vara means blessings. Varadeti. Sri Vallabheti. Varadeti. Oh, he gives blessings. But he may not give it to me. Why will he give it to me? I'm not so great. I'm not so qualified. I'm not so dear to him. Why? Because he is Dayapareti. Sri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti. That means he is so merciful that there is no limit to his mercy, his kindness. So he can be kind upon me because there's no limit to his kindness. It's not that, oh, he'll be merciful to that person or he'll be merciful to this person and he doesn't have any mercy left. He's unlimitedly merciful. Dayapareti. Bhakta Priyeti. So there's another aspect there. Bhakta means a devotee. So he is dear to the devotees and he also considers his devotees very dear to him. Bhakta Priyati. So if we become a devotee of the Lord, then there is a lot more a lot more that we can gain, because he is especially close to those who are devoted to him. Daya pareti, bhakta priyeti, bhavaluntana kovideti. That we already discussed. That is, he can plunder this material world. That means he can plunder this material world and take it away from us. And when the material world is taken away from us, all we are left with is the spiritual world, not nothingness. Bhavaluntana kovideti. Natheti. He is the Lord. He is the Master. Please don't doubt. Are you praying to someone who is not the real Master? No, you are praying to the real Master. Natheti. He is the Master. Natheti. Nagashayaneti. He is lying down on the bed, on the serpent bed of Ananta Shesha. Ananta Shesha means he has unlimited heads. It is said that with those heads, which are invisible to our view, he is supporting all the planetary systems, all the universes. And this support that we call is actually known as gravitational force, by which one planet and the other planet are all staying in alignment. They are neither crashing into each other nor they are going too far away from each other. There is a natural balance between the planets that is maintained, and that is maintained by Shankarshana. That's another name of the serpent. He's, he looks like a serpent there. No? Ananta Shesha. His name is Shankarshana. That means Akarshana. Akarshana means attraction. That's how the word gravitational force comes there. He is attracting. Shankarshana. But he's not attracting in a crazy way. So much attractive that it, like, like you say, you have the black holes. Yeah, you've heard of black holes in science. It's not that kind of attraction where everything goes and just finishes up. No. Shankarshana. He is able to akarshana, but in a balancing way. Shankarshana. Natheti nagashayaneti jagannivaseti. And what is the other special feature of the Lord? He is jagannivasa. All the worlds rest in him. We all know that there is creation and there is also annihilation. The worlds get annihilated. But when they get annihilated, they do not finish in totality. The living entities and Prakriti, material nature, does not completely go away. They are housed, or they are protected, they are kept intact by the Supreme Lord. Jagan Nivasa. It's like, they go and stay in him, and then later, at a time of his choosing, they come out, and again fresh life comes. Jagan Nivaseti. So the desire of this great devotee, Kulashekara Alvar, is Alapinam. I want to sing your glories, my Lord. Which kind of glories? These names, which I just mentioned, my Lord. These names I want to constantly sing. Remember. Alapinam. How often? Pratidinam. Every day. Every day may I sing your glories, my Lord. This is his desire. Alapinam pratidinam. Kurumam Mukunda. Please make it so. Please make me do it. Mukunda. Mukunda, who gives liberation, who removes all the problems of this material world. So, this great devotee is requesting the Lord, please remove all the inhibitions, all the troubles. Make me free from all material pangs, suffering, everything. And may I just focus on chanting, on glorifying you, your names. And what is the benefit of so doing? Happiness. Happiness. So much happiness. Unimaginable happiness. Sri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti Bhakta Priyeti Bhavalunthana Kovideti Natheti Nagashayaneti Jagannivaseti Alapinam Pratipadam Pratidinam Kurumam Mukunda. Every day may I chant your glories. This is his desire, the desire of Kulashekar. He was not an ordinary person. Kulashekar Alvar is called one of the greatest devotees of the Lord. The greatest devotees of the Lord are known by common people by the name Alvar. There were so many Alvars in South India. So, who was Kulashekar? He was a king, not an ordinary person. He was a king. And most of the kingdom that he ruled is present day Kerala. And he lived in great opulence, palace, queens, children, riches, happy subjects, so many things. But he became gradually attracted to the Supreme Lord, to Krishna. So one day he was sleeping and he had amazing dreams. And these are not real dreams, they are reality. Because if you have a dream about Krishna, it's not really a dream. If you have a dream about God, it's not really a dream, it's fact. Because that is the only fact. It is not normal. You are very, very fortunate. Please let us know if you have ever dreamt of God, if you ever seen God in your dreams. I want to hear about your dreams. So, King Kulashekar, he was dreaming. He dreamt of the Lord. He saw the Lord in his dreams. And that vision of the Lord was so attractive. He could not restrain himself. He could not continue his duties as a king. He could no more stay attracted to the opulence of the kingdom, with the affairs of the kingdom. It was so intense. So he decided that since I cannot do this, I should be responsible. I should not be irresponsible because so many people are depending on me. So I cannot be irresponsible and not take care of those people, not take care of the affairs of the kingdom. So he handed over the entire kingdom to a capable person, and with just simple clothes on his body, he left. He left that kingdom and he wandered all over this earth to places where nobody knows him. Because if people know how great he was as a king, they will want to serve him, they will want to glorify him, they'll want to, interact with him. But his interest is different. He doesn't want to interact with others. No, not in that way. Not in a way where they are talking about his greatness. Oh, King Kulashekar, you are so great. You left your kingdom. We salute you. You are so renounced. He doesn't want to hear all these praises for himself. He wants to praise his Lord in choicest words. Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti Bhakta Priyeti Bhavalunthana Kovideti Natheti Nagashayaneti Jagannivaseti Alapinam Pratipadam Kurumam Mukunda. It is so lovely. It is so pleasing. It gives pleasure to chant these names of the Lord, especially if we try to meditate on the meaning of those words. Sri Vallabheti, oh, one who is so dear to Lakshmi. Varadeti, oh, one who gives great blessings. Daya Pareti, oh, you're so kind to me. and to everyone. You're kind to all the souls on this earth. When the Lord is so kind to everyone and He loves everyone, how can we hurt someone else? Anyone whose life involves hurting somebody else, giving pain, giving suffering to anyone else, should please try not to do that. Because the Lord is merciful and we want Him to be merciful upon us. Quid pro quo. How can we be not merciful to others and expect someone to be merciful to us? Isn't that hypocrisy? So, my request is, if you really want the Lord's mercy upon you, please show mercy on others. Please show mercy on the plants, on the trees, on the animals, on the birds, on insects, on other living beings, on humans. Please be kind to others. That also means try not to eat meat, fish, or such things, because the process of eating them involves giving pain to someone else, isn't it? Think about it, please. Daya pareti, bhakta priyeti. And it's wonderful to remember that the Lord loves His devotees. Just as the devotees love Him, He loves them. And that's why this word is so important. Bhakta priyeti. Because He is not impersonal. He does not somebody who does not reciprocate. When we love someone in our families, we really want that person to also love us back, isn't it? If we love our child, we want the child to give us back love. If you have a wife and you're giving her love, you really desire that they also love you. When they love you back, you feel even better, you want to love them more. It's like it's just, keeps on increasing. You love them, they love you back. Then you love them more, then they love you more. It keeps on going up, climbs like a crescendo, they say, of voices. Right? So he is Bhakta Priyeti. So don't think he's impersonal. He's just not some light in some faraway place, and by some special action, his light is coming upon us. He's not someone who doesn't have any form. Yeah, he has a form. We don't know about his form. We don't know enough, perhaps, or we don't know at all. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have one. He'll be able to interact with you in a form, in a manner in which you interact with him. That's why he's Bhakta Priya. And this material world is not a place to be happy. There are so many sufferings. There are so many troubles. Who is there who doesn't have troubles? No one. Everybody has troubles. The richest man, he has his own troubles. There are so many things that he cannot possess. You could be the richest person in the world, but you cannot possess the palace of a king of another place. You cannot possess, you can be the richest man in, let's say, in India, but you cannot possess Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is the president's palace or his home. There are so many things that even the richest people cannot possess. The richest person cannot buy 1 second more of his life. When he's about to die, he may have his own hospitals, he may have his team of doctors, but none of them can increase his lifespan by another day. He very well would be prepared to give half his riches if they could postpone it. But no, it cannot happen. The richest man or woman has to die. The man who owns the hospital, who has a team of doctors all the time, saving apparently, quote unquote, saving other people's lives. Yeah, that's what people believe, that doctors save others' lives. Really? You really believe that can happen? Can someone save another person's life? Can you save it indefinitely? No. One who is born has to leave. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare shayanam. Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya, who is respected by all, who is considered to be an incarnation of Lord Shiva himself, said, Punarapi jananam, again birth. Punarapi maranam, once again death. Not once, many times, again and again, the cycle of birth and death. Punarapi janani jatare shayanam. And there's also the process of lying down on a bed with old age and disease. Ita samsare, ita samsare, this whole material creation, this world, bahudustare, is very, very troublesome. Kripaya pare, pahi murare, kripaya pare, please help me cross it. Whom is he asking to help him cross it? Shankaracharya, who's the incarnation of Lord Shiva, is asking, Kripaya pare pahi murare. Oh, one who killed Mura, the demon Mura. Murare. Bhaja Govindam. And then he says, what is that process? What is that process by which we can escape? Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Govindam. Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Oh, worship Govinda. Chant his names. Govinda, Krishna. Govinda has many meanings. Govinda means he who is protecting the cows. He is Gopala and he is Govinda also. And he is also giving pleasure to the senses. Same thing as Kulashekara was saying. May I always chant his names, glorify him. So by glorifying Govinda, there is pleasure for us. Our senses are happy, are pleased. Kripaya pare pahi murare bhaja govindam govindam bhaja mudamate. O foolish mind, the mind is always going hither and thither. Cannot figure out, should I go left or right or right or left? The mind is always going different places, attracted by that. The mind with its accompanying senses, the eyes, the ears, the tongue, sense of touch, the genitals. So many, we have five senses at least. Most people have five senses. So these senses are always going here and there, collecting various things and bringing it to the mind. And the mind is thinking, oh, by these things that the senses has brought to my attention, I will be happy. But it is not. The more sensory enjoyment we give to ourselves, the lesser we are happy, the more disturbed we are. It's like drugs. You take some, you get a high for a little time, and then you suffer for longer. So, what is the solution that the great acharyas, the Mahajanas, like Shankaracharya, like Kulashekara, and so many others, what are they saying? Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Modamate. Oh, foolish mind. Please engage in chanting the names of Govinda. And the Lord's names are so many. There are so many names of the Lord. Each name describes his wonderful qualities or his loving interactions with others who are his devotees. and about his great heroic acts with the demons, with people who are inimical to devotion. So, if we practice this process, we will certainly be happy. But I have a doubt. Someone said, I don't feel like chanting the names of God now. I feel like engaging in other things. Why? Good question. There is a disease called jaundice. Many of you may have heard of it. Some of you may have experienced it. If you have ever experienced jaundice, please let us know. Please write to us and tell us how your experience of jaundice was. When a person has jaundice, there is sometimes some coloration, yellow coloration in the eyes. The tongue may also become a little yellow, a yellowish tinge. So, if you ever tried drinking sugarcane juice when you have jaundice, you will be able to tell me that it tastes really bad. It doesn't taste pleasing at all. But sugarcane juice is sweet, isn't it? A person who doesn't have jaundice, if he tastes sugarcane juice, would love it. I love it. So, why does that happen? Because the person has jaundice. There is a disease. But what is the cure for jaundice? One of the prescribed cures, and it has been found that it works, is to keep sipping sugarcane juice. If you keep sipping sugarcane juice when you have jaundice, gradually, after a few days, the taste of sugarcane juice will not be as bad as it was when you started out. Day by day, it becomes a little better, and finally, you will get cured of jaundice, and the sugarcane juice will start tasting sweet. So, that sugarcane juice is the medicine. It wasn't bitter, it just felt bitter, it just felt bad to the taste, but actually, it is very sweet. So, the same example regarding chanting the holy names of God. Sri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti. Initially, maybe it doesn't feel so nice to chant any name of God, whether it is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Maybe these names are not pleasing to chant. Maybe these names are not pleasing to hear today. But that's because we have the material disease. Just like a person who has jaundice does not find the taste of sugarcane sweet. Similarly, those who have the material disease do not find the holy names of the Lord sweet today. But by repeating these names again and again and again, gradually they will become sweet. They will become very sweet to us. We would love to keep chanting them. We would love to keep hearing them. Shravanam, Kirtanam. Shravanam means to hear, Kirtanam means to speak. So that will be the greatness of regularly chanting the holy names of Krishna and hearing those holy names. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna means in Sanskrit one who is most attractive. So, right now, we may not be attracted to Krishna, even though he is the most attractive personality, because we have a disease, not because he is not sweet, not because he is not attractive, but because we have some problem. Now, by regularly chanting this name, Krishna, we will again really perceive him to be the way he actually is, the most attractive personality. And when you are beholding the most attractive personality, you will be happy. It is undoubted. There's no doubt about this. Undoubtedly, we will be happy. So many people are alive today, and so many people have left descriptions of their immense joy in the process. So we can have some faith. And if you don't have faith, no problem. You can just try it. Try it, and you will see that it works. It's very simple. It doesn't take too much time. Keep repeating the names of God, any name. Somebody may say Krishna is the name of God in for the Hindus. No. Krishna in Sanskrit means one who is all attractive. It's just the name means one who can attract everyone, everything. Just like Shankarshana means he is managing to attract and keeping things together in the material world. Just like that. Just like Vallabheti means one who is dear to Lakshmi. So every word related to the Lord, if you have heard of the Vishnu Sahasranama, has meaning. Just like, let us take the example of the Holy Quran. Pak. Pak means holy. So Quran-e-Pak. So let us take the example. Let us take the example of the Quran. There is mention of so many wonderful names of God. Al-Rahim, one who is very, very merciful. Who can be more merciful than God? Yeah? He knows everything. He is the greatest one. He is one without a second. These all describe God in different languages, nevertheless. God is an English word, right? God means one who is most powerful, the creator, one who created everything. Again, referring to that one person, one personality who is supreme. Lord Jesus Christ. I want to say Lord Jesus Christ again because he is not a normal personality. He always maintained that he is the Son of God. He was so dear to the Lord, and he was always glorifying God. The Bible describes that Jesus was always glorifying God. Just like Kulashekara, whose shloka we were talking about. Lord Jesus Christ was always glorifying God and saying, God is great. Our Father who is in heaven, hallowed be thy name. May the name of the Lord who is in heaven always be praised. This is what he said. And when people came to him and said, no, you cannot do this, he respectfully declined. He said, sorry, I cannot. I cannot stop glorifying the names of God. Because the truth be told, to glorify God is so pleasing, it makes one so happy that just as we cannot stop a child from playing because the child wants to have fun, one who is immersed in love of God, like Jesus Christ was, it is impossible to stop them. They are busy with that. He was ready to crucify himself. Okay, you want to kill me, you want to hurt me physically, you want to crucify me, please go ahead. But I am not going to stop glorifying God. This is his mood. Such an amazing mood. But is he upset with others? for doing that to him, for hurting him? No. He says, "Oh Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing." He is, just as the Lord is merciful upon us, a great devotee of the Lord is also merciful upon others. He doesn't want them to be punished for any pain that he is going through. No, that's okay. Such an amazing personality, such an amazing mood. If we really dive deep into our scriptures, into our Vedic scriptures, into the Bhagavad Gita, into the Srimad Bhagavatam, and so many other wonderful teachings and books written by our great acharyas, the gurus, the rishis, we will find that the the substance or the essence in every religion in the world is the same. Every religion, whether it is Christianity, whether it is Islam, whether it is Buddhism, whether it is Jainism, whether it is Hinduism, teaches us this great essential aspect that we should all love God. Loving God is the most important thing. And when we begin to learn how to love God, then automatically all the good qualities will automatically manifest in us. Yeah, all the good qualities. This is undeniable. There is a shloka in the Srimad Bhagavatam which talks about this, which says all the good qualities of the demigods gradually become manifest in one who is a devotee of God. But one who is not a devotee of God, even if he has great qualities today, he will end up losing them. What use will it actually have on for him or anyone else? Because he will run on the chariot of the mind. And it is true. We see this. There are so many people with great wealth, great power, so many opulences. But they start running hither and thither, following the dictates of their mind, and end up ruining their lives and the lives of others. So we need to remember this, that one who is a devotee of God, today he is on ground zero, but he will go up. For sure, he will go up. And one who is not a devotee of God, but because he is here, let's say another person with great qualities is up here, but he doesn't know how to utilize those good qualities, he will go down. Because he will operate on the mental platform, he will operate according to his mind. He will not be guided by the Lord from within, because he will seek guidance from his own mind. When we constantly recite and glorify the names of God, we will get the opportunity to be guided by him from within. Because as Paramatma, he is residing in the hearts of all people. So, this is my request. Please share your experiences with us, small or big. Please don't be shy. Please share your experiences, your painful experiences with this material world, and your pleasurable experiences in the process of devotion to God. It does not matter which religion you follow, whether you're Hindu, whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Buddhist, it doesn't matter. If you sincerely try to connect with God, He will connect with you. That is His kindness, that is His greatness. So please share your experiences with us. Thank you very much. Have a great day and a great life.